Gentle strength workout for seniors with light weights. Bob is using 2 pounds. Standing as tall as you can, your feet are shoulder width apart and firmly planted on the ground. Your knees are soft, but your legs are straight. Your hips are forward. Your shoulders are down, back, and relaxed. Your chin is sitting on a ledge and you're pushing it into the back of your neck. Someone is pulling the top of your head way up into the sky. It's always a good idea to warm up for about 3 to 5 minutes before you do any workout. Step touch back and forth with the lower body, crossing over the legs, but also do something with the arms in the upper portion of your body, like crossing your arms. Maybe step behind and cross a different way with your arms. Work the muscles gently on the outside and the inside of your legs and your arms. You need those shoulders in good shape. Pull down the sky to meet the ground by bringing your elbows to your knees. Use your heels to kick your bum. Push your shoulder blades together by bringing your arms way back. Do a gentle lunge by lifting your arms in front of you and toe tapping behind you. Swing your body from side to side, toe tapping, giving yourself a little twist. Work those hips by keeping your legs pretty straight and kicking them out in front, maybe with a crossover. Can you remember what to do? Let's try it again. Holding the kayak paddle away from your body with your arms, pull the water toward your body using your core muscles, your arm muscles, your ab muscles, and your back muscles. The canoe is different. Keeping your feet together, maybe your knees together, pull the paddle as close to your boat as possible in a vertical stroke, and then skim it across the water so it's horizontal to the surface. Don't forget to do both sides or your canoe will go around in circles. The rowboat involves a lot of back and arm muscles. And notice the position of the feet. The knee goes over the laces of the front foot. So you're bending your knee at the front and you're using a lot of back and front upper body muscles. Perusing down the river on a Sunday afternoon, with one you love, the stars above, waiting for the moon. The old accordion's playing a sentimental tune, cruising down the river on a Sunday afternoon. The front crawl is the most common swimming stroke. It's mainly an upper body workout, even though in the water you are doing a flutter kick with your feet and your legs. But notice the arms are reaching out in front and pulling the water back, and you're breathing from side to side. The backstroke is all about a shoulder and a hip roll. As you extend those arms to grab that water, you're rolling those shoulders. Your head, on the other hand, is looking straight up. With your feet together, and maybe your knees again together, you're doing the breaststroke. It's very difficult to do the breaststroke and keep above the water so you can breathe. It requires a whole body workout. You're squatting, you're working the upper body to pull the water. Swimming builds endurance, muscle strength, cardiovascular fitness. It helps you maintain a healthy weight, a healthy heart and lungs, and tones your muscles and builds strength. It provides an all-over body workout. This balance exercise is one of my favorites. Sometimes I need a chair for extra support, but sometimes I don't. Today I thought I'd use a chair. So I'm using a straight leg that's off the ground, and I'm pointing my toe at the different times on the clock. For example, maybe I'll start at 12 o'clock, and then maybe at 3, 6, and 9, 12, 3, 6, and 9. I'm trying to maintain the best posture possible, standing up nice and tall, just shifting my weight to the supporting leg, and then playing with that free leg with the clock that's on the floor. You might find that it's easier on one leg than the other. So whichever leg you have the most difficulty balancing on, practice that more until you can sort of balance your body. I decided to use a chair today to do my weight routine. I've got 2-pound weights, so each weight is 2 pounds. If you don't have weights like this, you can use bottles of water or whatever you feel like. Cans of soup would work. But keep the weights light and sit up with your best posture at the edge of the chair, feet flat on the ground, legs shoulder width apart. And these are called presses, pec presses. So chest presses. Do at least 10, maybe 12. Maybe you can work them, the presses, until you can't do them anymore. I think next one I will do will be fold over kickback. So I'm hinging at the waist, at the hips, and as I hinge forward, I'm keeping my straight arms and lifting the weights up behind. Remember, do at least 10 of these. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth on the movement. Blow out, breathe in, blow out, breathe in. Nice deep breaths. This is an arch back, So I do a pelvic tilt, which means I push my pelvis forward so that my back is a little bit straighter. And then I lift the weights up and I look at the ceiling as I'm arching from the hips to the top of my head. It's just sitting there and arching back. If you can't do it with the weights, just arch back. Make sure you don't arch back into any pain though. I'm going to hold both weights in the same hand, spread my legs so that I can reach down in between my legs, and while I'm looking up, keeping my back pretty straight from the top of my head down to my tailbone, I'm rowing, lifting the weights up to my armpit and back down to the ground. The most important thing here is to keep your back straight. Don't forget to do the other side. With my arms at my sides, I'm going to stand up, lifting my arms so that they're straight out in front of me, holding onto those weights. And make sure you know where that chair is before you sit down. So you might want to try this a couple of times before you start looking straight ahead. And make sure the chair is solid and it doesn't slide. So you're doing a chair squat with arms. At least 10. If you can do more, great. And you go at your own speed. By the way, the more you do of these squats, the better your whole body will be in terms of strength. So standing at the side of the chair, holding on for support, I've got one leg out in front and the back leg, I'm standing on the balls of my feet and my toes back there with my heels up. And I'm going straight down into a lunge, a static lunge, going up and down like an elevator while I do a bicep curl. So that elbow that has the weights is stuck to my side. And I'll try the other side. So I'm standing up nice and tall, one foot out in front of the other. The back foot, I'm up on the balls of my feet. Stick the elbow to the side, do a bicep curl as I go straight down and back up like an elevator. I'm not leaning forward. My posture is the best I can get it. Go at any speed you want. Slow is easier to focus, but harder. If you go fast, you're using gravity to help you. Pattern movements or dancing bolsters physical and mental health by helping prevent falls, improving posture and flexibility, lifting your mood, and easing your anxiety. It's also a fun activity that sharpens your mind, increases your aerobic power and strength, builds social bonds, and can reduce pain and stiffness. So get out and dance. Maybe you can figure out what is happening in this pattern movement routine and see if you can make it happen in your house. Sit in the chair in your best posture position possible. Improving hip flexibility and core stability, as well as lengthening the back muscles by stretching, can help reduce the symptoms of low back pain. Here are a few simple hip flexor stretches. The longer you hold the position without moving, the more benefit you'll get from the stretch.